Everybody, Bird Game 3 is real.
This is a Brain Rot special.
That bird game you've been seeing on your Instagram feed where the meta is hummingbird and seagull, you know, swinging into the nest, having dog fights in the air, trying to steal each other's eggs. No idea what the game of the game is other than just beat birds and fight in the air with the aerial sort of dogfighting combat. But that game is real. Where's 1 and 2? I don't know, and frankly, I don't really care. For a game that was purely created in the Sora 2 AI engine, a bunch of developers have decided to go ahead and try and make this game a reality. Now, it is in early beta, but this game will be having an early access. I don't know when because they haven't actually said, but I've joined the Discord and they said they're having an early access in which I will be streaming. However, I've got a few things I would like to highlight for this game in which I am extremely excited for, and I really hope that they actually may or maybe not include, depending on what I'm about to talk about. Now, the best feature in this game, which they're really stressing on trying to get, is the aerial proximity voice chat. You know, like them MW2 or CSGO halftime abusive grills. You're able to scream. Like, birds are loud, so you're able to scream at your enemies. Fierce, you know, like...
You got no skill, you He's abusing the slide glitch.
Just like that, right? So this proximity chat is definitely super exciting. A few games like Fortnite have recently tried to do it and completely flopped. However, I think this is going to bring a whole new tone to proximity chat. I'm very excited for. Now, secondly, the dogfighting. If the dogfighting is anything like it is in Battlefield, I'm probably never going to play this game. Battlefield has this cooked ass dogfighting system with all this bullet drop where it's literally like you're piloting a jet engine. Now, do I know what piloting a real pigeon or seagull is like? No. But I know that it's definitely a lot easier probably than flying like a F-18 or F-35 VTOL or something like that. So I really hope it's not that complicated. I really mainly hope that it's basically like flying an Argentavius or Argentpigius in Ark Survival Evolved, where, you know, you swim and grab the wyvern eggs, pick them up, take them back to your base, that type of thing, right? Now as well, this sort of class system. I don't know what birds they're going for. I don't know if you're going to be have attachments. Like, what do birds put on themselves? You seen that one bird got that badge back in like World War II and died because they literally pinned it to his chest. We can't be having war badges in this game. Or maybe we can as a cheeky little Easter egg to that little fella right there. But I would like to see at least the classes offer some sort of unique variety, in the sense like Team Fortress 2 has 9 classes, which is already plenty. And then you got other big like hero games like Marvel Rivals and like all these other type of stuff. But so if they somehow can bring in a bit of customization, in which I don't know how you do, maybe like metal beaks, metal talons, metal wings, metal anything really, I guess, for a bird, that would be pretty tough. Cosmetics as well. I hope they don't really focus on this too much. I'm not trying to go into the skate video about all this cosmetic BS that's going on right now in the gaming industry. And then going on from the class system, what type of bird variables are we going to have in the game? Is it going to be just aerial combat? Are we going to have terrestrial metas? Are we going to have aquatic metas? Like magpie geese or ducks? But yeah, other than that, man, I feel like they could really bring in these sort of different types of birds. Emus, bro, there as well. That's another terrestrial build. Ostriches, flamingos, they can kind of fly a little bit. I don't really know how that would work, because if you're a terrestrial-based bird, you'd have to have some sort of mechanism to, like, you know, reach the aerial bird, like the seagull or the hummingbird.
Dude, that big jab is busted.
Shut up, Nectar Boy. You're literally...
It's gonna be interesting with what they do with the classes, subclasses, as the game continues to develop. To the bird game developers, if you guys see this video, please, it would be awesome if you represented the Australian community and added in my favorite bird, in which a lot of other people's favorite bird is also, and that is the black cockatoo. Man, this bird is tough as. Cockatoo's already tough. They got the mohawk going, you know, like they're sick as. But the black cockatoo is even more sick because it's black. And now to go on to the maps. The map's got to have a bit of verticality, you know. For early access, as long as they got one pretty decent map, you know, with a couple little entities like trees and stuff, you know, you can fly around them and weave in the trees. That would be pretty tough. I don't know if branches are going to be able to land on, so you can, like, you know, get like all your boys perched up on the branch, looking at seagull coming in, and then Hummingbird comes out of the tree, out of his little hole, just starts, you know, up on them seagulls and stuff. That would be pretty tough. That would be pretty tough. That would be pretty tough. But I don't know. I'm pretty easy, to be honest, with this whole map situation. But these indie developers are really just trying to create a passion project, which I just love. Yeah. You guys can find the link in the description below, as well as the link to the Discord and the Steam to wishlist it. Definitely wishlist it. It really helps support the creators and the developers. But yeah, I'm super excited to play Bird Game 3. Let's all get on board. Let's get our beaks out, bro. Let's just start pecking each other and all that. Hope you guys are all super excited for this game. I'm definitely keen as to stream this. So if you don't have a gaming PC, make sure you join the stream, all right? I'm going to be streaming that on YouTube as soon as it comes out. But Bosh, I will see y'all in the next one. I'm loving making these videos once again. I'm stoked as hell for Bird Game 3. I hope you are. I hope the developers are. But I'm super pumped. I'll see y'all in the next one.